Hello and welcome to the Driver Content and Partnership Academy. I am so excited to have you here. I have designed this course to be as simple, easy, quickly, friendly, all of the things to give you as much information in the easiest possible way, which is why I've decided to do this podcast style so that you can play this while you are in the car driving somewhere, or you're at the workshop working on your car, or you're sitting down with a notebook taking notes. So either way, welcome. I'm so excited for you to take this next step in your racing career and really turn your social media platform and all of your content into something that can actually get you paid to race. So if you don't know who I am, hey, I'm Megs. So I run a motorsport marketing and media agency called Coleman & Co. And I work with motorsport drivers and teams all across Australia in a heap of different categories. And basically, my whole life is about these three things. I build a personal brand that actually stands out for these drivers. I create the content that grows their following and looks super professional. And then basically I turn that visibility into partnerships that fund the racing and most importantly, keep them. So I am the person behind the scenes going, okay, cool. You had a race weekend. Now, how do we turn that into money, momentum, and renewals? So I'll be super honest. I've seen so many talented drivers, especially in the last 12 months, miss opportunities because their content is inconsistent, their offers are vague, and to be quite honest, they don't really know how to communicate their value to business owners. So gone are the days of, hey, I'm a race car driver, let me slap your sticker on my car and give me cash. We have to go a lot deeper than that, and we need to showcase to these businesses how we can offer value to them. So this to me is sort of like the quiet part out loud. But I see this, that drivers seem to think that sponsors come from results. And that is, it can be part of the equation. But to be perfectly honest, sponsors actually come from visibility, trust, and how well you can represent their business. So basically, they're not there to donate to your dream, right? They're investing in attention. And if you can give them a clear return, you become very sponsor attractive very, very quickly. So if you're flat out and you hate being on camera and you don't know what to post and you're sick of feeling like you're yelling into the void, you are absolutely in the right place. I'm going to address all these things for you. So I'm going to tell you a little bit why I built this. And basically, it is because I kept noticing the same patterns. So we've got so many drivers, so many of you have so much talent, but just no system to capitalize on that. So you start chasing small deals and feeling awkward asking for support. So meanwhile, we've got other drivers, and to be honest, sometimes they aren't even racing competitively, getting funded because they look commercial, right? They look like they could add value and they showcase those skills across all digital media. So they're posting consistently, they've got a story, they've got clear packages, and yeah, they make businesses feel like, partnering with them is a super smart decision. And I just thought, like, this shouldn't be some secret recipe that nobody else has access to. So this academy is basically me handing you the blueprint and all of the tips, tools, tricks, hacks, everything, all in a beautiful little package. And yeah, let's make you unmissable. So what this academy will do for you. So this is literally what to expect by the end of these modules. As I mentioned, they're super short, sharp, shiny. I want to give you the information as quickly as possible. So what you'll be able to do by the end of this is you'll know exactly what to post on your socials. So it's not just like random, like nothings that you're posting. You're going to be super comfortable talking in front of camera without wanting to crawl up into a ball and cry. You're going to have the proper content system that works even when you're busy. Okay. This is designed to fit into your very busy lifestyle. I'm going to show you how to create partnership packages that make sense to business owners. I'm also going to teach you how to pitch brands for contra deals and create or get paid to create videos as well as approaching sponsors like a pro and actually service them properly so they stay around. Also, how to pitch yourself into media and get featured. So finally, the beautiful bow that wraps all of this up is the post-weekend updates to partners so that they can see the value in you and you can showcase your results to them really, really simply and beautifully. So in other words, you're going from please sponsor me to here's what I can do for your business, and here's how we'll measure it, and here's your return on your investment. So the logistics of this academy, as I said, is a podcast style for a reason. You guys are so busy and you have a whole ass life outside of racing. So each module is going to be about 20 minutes. So like I said, you listen to me in the gym, at the car, on a walk, in the workshop, in the paddock, wherever. But here's the deal. I'm saying this with so much love because I want you to succeed. I do not want you to binge this and do absolutely nothing. So motivation is super cute, but implementation is what is actually going to get you funded. All right. So by the end of every module, I have a super simple do this next list effectively. So it's just small actions and they're practical and there's no fluff, right? So I'm not here to give you 48-page workbooks to go through at the end of it. I've condensed this as much as I possibly can while still making sure it's very effective and very powerful for you. So what I suggest you do is really aim for 2 modules a week, and then literally like 1 month you are donezo and you can go ahead and implement it. If you want to binge this and action it immediately, I've also created it so that is going to be effective for you. Or, if it's a module a week and do it at your own pace, either, it will get you the results as long as you're doing the implementation part of this academy. So who this is really for and who it's not is basically, this is for you if you want to fund your racing through partners. If you want to be a paid driver, you want to grow your following and look super professional online. Are you ready to be consistent, even if you're brand new to creating content? And if you really want sponsors to see you as a safe bet and see your car whizzing around the track as a beautiful return on their investment. This really isn't for you if you are going to refuse to post at all. I purposefully harass my drivers daily. If you ask any of them, they'll tell you. I send them content inspo every single day. I send them different ideas. I follow them up if I haven't seen them post. I help them basically continually be consistent, because consistency is key when it comes to anything like this. And you want to showcase to your people you're either pitching to or businesses that you've landed, that you are reliable. So if you refuse to post at all, this probably isn't the right place for you. If you want sponsors but you don't want to deliver value, again, probably not the right place for you. And if you're just going to post once and hope for the best, this probably isn't for you either. So as I said, real partnerships are based on trust, and that trust really does come from consistency. So let's together create a big mindset shift, and then this is your kind of new standard. So here is where we're playing at. Moving forward, I want you to really affirm this to yourself. So you are not just a driver, okay? You're a platform, and you're basically a walking media channel, okay? And the goal isn't to make you a quote unquote influencer, right? The goal is to make you a commercial product. So sponsor attractive, easy to back, easy to work with, and consistent enough that businesses can see the value before they actually invest, okay? So what have we got coming up first? Next up is content foundation. So that's our first module. So basically we're building your sponsor attractive personal brand and your content pillars. So you never have to stare at your phone thinking, what the hell do I post next? Okay. So a really quick thing before you start module 1 is you can even just chuck this in the notes app of your phone, because we will be utilizing this throughout. I've also created a custom GPT for you to basically plug some information into and support you in coming up with creative content ideas. But yeah, so open your notes app or whatever you choose to use, notebook, write your name and your category and why you race, just in one sentence. So, and this could be for a number of reasons, and be honest with yourself. Why is it that you're racing? Do you absolutely love it? Are you carrying on a family legacy? Is it your escape from life? Whatever, right? One sentence, why you race. And then the next sentence you're going to write down is what you want to be known for. So this is part of my onboarding process with my drivers inside Coleman & Co. And the reason we do this is because if you know what you want to be known for, you can then build your content plan around that to articulate that narrative to, brands and sponsors and businesses. So again, your name, your current category, why you race in one sentence, and then what you want to be known for in one sentence. Okay, so welcome again. I'm so excited. And let's go build a brand that's going to get you backed. See ya in module 1.